The person who is claiming to be a veteran who worked at Area 51 is saying that they're not keeping things from the sky there, they're keeping things from the sea there. Yep, mermaids, and he says he saw them. Now, a couple things about this story. I can't prove the legitimacy of it because they used a burner email to send it. If this is fake, it's super weird that someone took all the time to create a fake email, send me a story, to troll me anonymously. If that's the case, it's totally possible. I'm not discrediting that. But he says he sent this anonymously because he has to be sure that this is not going to be traced back to him. Some of you are going to believe it. Some of you are not going to believe it. That's cool. I don't know what I believe, but I'm just here to say the weird thing out loud. And you guys said you wanted the weird story. So he said when he was working at Area 51, he had a very specific job that kept him restricted to a very specific area. He was not allowed to go or work anywhere outside that area until one day he got reassigned after someone else went on leave, or they had a change of plans and they had to replace somebody. So he gets reassigned to the other side of the base where he has never been to before. He's one of the few people on the base that knows how to do this very specific job, and they need someone like right now. So before he goes over to that other side of the base, his supervisor looks at him and says, no matter what happens, do not ask any questions. Do you understand me? His supervisor takes him to the other side of the base, and they have to go through all kinds of clearances that he's not used to. And now I'm not sure if he's talking about getting onto Area 51 specifically, the entire base, or this area specifically, but he said they took his phone, his smartwatch, they even scanned his glasses to make sure he didn't have any kind of recording device. They also take his keys. He said he wasn't allowed to have anything in there besides the clothes on his back, and they did a full body search. They take him to whatever station he's going to be doing this job that he's going to do, and he said there were cameras every 5-10 feet. His new supervisor, who has taken over from the old one, says no matter what noises you hear, keep your eyes forward, keep your eyes on the job, don't look around. As they are walking down this corridor with dim lighting and cameras every 5-10 feet to where his station is going to be, he smells what he can only describe as seawater. He said it smelled like SeaWorld. As they're walking, 3 more military escorts join them, and they walk him into what he describes as an ISS classroom where it's just a concrete room with a computer, a desk, and a chair. They lock him in and tell him to signal to the camera when he's done working. Works for a few hours. He signals to the camera that he's ready to go. Escorts come back. They grab him. They're walking him back down the hallway. He sees some other people in the hallway moving from room to room, but they are looking straight ahead. Nobody's looking at each other. As they're walking back to the exit, a door opens to his left. He happens to look in and he sees 2 giant tanks with what he describes as a male and female mermaid inside. He says he only thinks they were male and female because he noticed one had long dark hair. The person came out and quickly closed the door behind him, but he had already seen it, and that's when the supervisor says, keep your eyes ahead like I told you. Before the door closed, he said he also noticed what looked like a table with very large bones on it in front of the tanks. After they pass, the supervisor says, did you see anything? And he says no. Walk him out of that building. His real supervisor picks him up in front of the building and seems relieved that he's back. Then when they get back, he says, did you see it? For some reason, he felt like he was being tested, so he says, I didn't see anything. He says later that night, he and his wife were eating dinner at home. It was about 8:30 p.m. He says nothing, even though his wife was military too. 3 trucks pull up to the outside of his house. It's high-ranking military officials. They come in, they start questioning him, asking if he saw anything. He says he didn't see anything. But he said he did. And this took place in 2015. He said he can still see their faces vividly in his mind. He was never a believer in anything like this, but now he does. He said he's no longer in the Army. Now, again, can't prove the legitimacy of this. Could be a fake story. Something for you to consider. Let me know what you think. I want to believe.